The coconut crab is the largest terrestrial arthropod in the world. These crabs can be found on small islands in the tropical waters of the Indian and Pacific Oceans. During the day, in order to avoid predators and stay out of the heat, they spend the majority of their time in rock crevices or sandy burrows. Coconut crabs are opportunistic omnivores. A large portion of their diet consists of scavenged fruit and dead animals. They use their extremely well-developed sense of smell to find food. They can even climb trees to access more fruit. Their powerful claws are capable of smashing into a coconut and slowly but surely obtaining the meat inside. They've also been observed capturing live prey like hermit crabs, rats, and birds. Adult coconut crabs can only live on land. They cannot survive in water for long, even though newborn crabs do spend some time in the ocean. A female will carry fertilized eggs with her until they are ready to hatch. Then the eggs are released into the water. When eggs hatch, the larvae may float in the ocean for up to a month. Then the crabs settle on the bottom, find a shell, and join the hermit crab community for 1 to 2 years. This is because their own shell is soft and thin when they are young.
Lobsters are most active at night and eat an assortment of crabs, shellfish, starfish, sea urchins, marine worms, fish, snails, and slugs, either alive or dead. Lobsters are fully equipped to deal with even the toughest of meals. Their bigger claw is used for crushing, while the other smaller one is used for cutting. Like a creature right out of a sci-fi movie, the North American lobster has some features that could be considered really creepy. Its teeth are located in its stomach, which itself is located just inside its mouth. A lobster never stops growing, and as it grows, it molts. Its exoskeleton splits open, allowing it to crawl right out. A lobster is also capable of regenerating a limb. When a limb, like a leg or a claw, is damaged, the lobster can shed it and regrow another one. That's not all of its weird traits. A lobster has 10 legs, uses its antennae to smell, and its blood is clear and colorless. Speaking of color, most people think of the North American lobster as being red, when in fact they're only red when they're cooked. Normally, they're brownish or greenish, which helps them stay camouflaged within their surroundings. Even more amazing, a very small number of lobsters can be blue, orange, or even white.
To the Japanese spider crab. These chilling crustaceans are basically giant underwater spiders. One big difference being that they have claws strong enough to seriously damage human beings. Japanese spider crabs can have a leg span of over 3 meters and can weigh almost 20 kilograms, big enough to be capable of devouring a human child. In case that's not scary enough, they can camouflage themselves to appear like just another part of the ocean floor. Until it's too late. Are these crabs as scary as they seem? Why do some people believe they're immortal? And is it true that they eat dead bodies? How many of us float atop the surface of the ocean, riding waves or catching rays, without even realizing the mysteries that lurk in the abyss beneath us? One of these mysterious creatures, living 150 to 300 meters down, is the Japanese spider crab, the largest crab in the world. How safe would you feel in a tank with one of these things? At the end of its extremely long legs are claws that are known to be very strong and pry open mussels and clams much faster than you could. And you might not even be able to see where they are. Spider crabs belong to a group of decorator crabs that cover their shells with items from their habitats to camouflage and protect themselves from predators. Maybe the most unsettling feature of these ocean dwellers is their apparent immortality. Spider crabs are known to easily lose limbs to predators and human nets, but they can survive while missing up to 3 limbs and can even regenerate them throughout their long lives. These crabs can live to 100 years, sometimes even more. As they get older, they also get bigger through a process called molting.
For more marine facts, click the subscribe button.
Oh my God!